Hi friends, today for Tu Bishvat, which is the Jewish New Year for trees, we are going to make some delicious, yummy, what are we making? Pretzel trees, that's right. So for our edible craft today, you need a pot of hot water, that's just water from the tap, a piece of parchment paper. I'm putting it down on a cookie sheet, but you don't need that if you don't want to bother with that. We need a Ziploc bag. And then for our ingredients, we need candy melts, some sort of sprinkles. These are going to be our apples in our apple tree. Yeah. And then we need two types of pretzels. We have the twisty kind of pretzels and a couple of pretzel rods. So we're going to start by emptying our candy melts into our Ziploc bag.
I feel it.
You sure can.
Yay.
Okay, I'm going to, here, why don't you hold that? Hold the whole bag. And now pour that into the Ziploc bag. Yep, dump the whole thing in. Good job. Give it a little shake. No, shake into the bag. There you go. Okay, so now that we have our candy melts in the bag, thank you. That's okay. You want to eat that? See if you like it. We're going to zip the bag up. We're going to take the Ziploc bag and we're going to put it right inside of the pot. If you take out all the air, it will sink to the bottom and then you won't have an issue with it floating up to the top. So we're just going to stick that inside the pot and let that melt. You can see it's already starting to melt, but it's not quite melted yet. Just massage it a little bit and stick it right back into the pot.
It's going to melt.
It's going to melt, that's right. While we're waiting for it to melt, we're going to open up our pretzels. These pretzels are going to be the leaves of our tree, and the big pretzels are going to be the trunks. The problem is this is a really big trunk, so we need to break it in half. Can you break that in half for me? Oh, try to go like this with your thumbs. So you take your thumbs and go like that, and then you can have a bigger piece. Try again. Perfect! So those are going to be our tree trunks. Let's break a couple more of them in half. Well, that's one way to break it. You can eat them. Are they yummy?
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay, good. We'll break our pretzels in half. So now we have lots of tree trunks waiting to be decorated. Okay, I think we're about ready. It's about melted. We can take the bag out of the pot. We can put the pot aside and get our parchment paper ready. Now watch what we're going to do. We're going to open up our Ziploc bag, just like that.
That is so much yummy when it
And now we're going to dump the pretzels into the bag. So can you dump those into this bag? Dump them in. Good job, okay. Now we're going to zip it back up and we're going to shake it. Now this time when we shake it, we don't want to take the air out because we want it to be able to shake. Actually, if you squeeze the bag, you can, yep, here, come mix all the frosting. Mix it.
It's very hot.
It's very hot, that's right. Okay. Now comes the fun part. So now we are going to take our pretzel rod. Which one do you want to be the trunk?
I want this one.
Okay, so this one's going to be our trunk. We're going to take it and we're going to place it right down there on our parchment paper. And before we set it down, we're going to take one of our pretzels out of our bag. We're going to place it onto our parchment paper and then put that pretzel rod right on top. And now the rest of the pretzels we're going to put on top of the pretzel rod, which is our trunk, and the other part, which is our leaves.
Well, that's a big one.
And we'll just put a few of those around.
That is a big one.
That is a big one, and you'll see that the pretzels end up looking just like the top of a tree. Now let's sprinkle on some of our sprinkles. Whoa, that was a lot more than I thought we would end up with.
Can I do the sprinkles?
Yeah, you'll do sprinkles for the next one. Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can leave it right there on the counter to dry, or we're gonna take it quickly and put it in the freezer. That way it can dry a little faster. So we'll be right back with this. Okay, we took it out of the freezer. And that is our Tu Bishvat tree. Beautiful. Great job, Aaron. Did you help me make this beautiful tree for Tu Bishvat?
Yeah.
Are you excited to eat it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be so delicious. Well, that's it for us, guys. Have a wonderful day, a beautiful and wonderful Tu Bishvat. We can't wait to see you back here at our next DIY video. Say goodbye to our friends. Bye, friends.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. This has been a DIY project of joy.